being forcibly removed from the building again of a public lobby, so.
So if you want to take out that gun and badge, I'm happy to scrap with you one day. You want to do it, let's do it. Let me know, buddy.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
Do you know where Lieutenant Mingus is right now? So, no, he's not in the building?
I don't know. I'm not.
What do you know?
Okay, I don't want that man taking my picture. Why don't you take him out of here?
Sir, you hit me.
I'm gonna do
You
that
hit
next.
me.
Okay?
Sir, okay, now
you take my picture then. I don't know you.
I'm not telling you nothing else until I find out who's driving that vehicle. You not a supervisor, bro. I need somebody higher than you right now.
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now. She spit in my face.
Today's video takes us to Chicago, Illinois, where we find Georgie Boy, aka GoatBoy, as he makes some demon dialer phone calls. Only problem is he's using an internet connection and no one can hear the lad. And the last clerk hangs up on him because she can't hear a word he's saying. So I'll sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy.
Fake Mike is on site. Fake Mike is my cousin. It's my cousin from another dozen. Alrighty. So we are on. We have the packets here. Municipalities.
Thank you for calling the Village of Bolo. This is Amber. How can I help you?
Yes, may I speak with the FOIA officer, please?
I'm sorry, you're breaking up. What was that?
The FOIA officer, the Freedom of Information Act officer.
Okay, may I ask who's calling?
Yeah, this call is being recorded. I need to speak with the FOIA officer, please.
Okay, give me 1 moment and I can see if she's available.
Look, Georgie Boy, that's not what the lady asked you. She said, who's calling? She didn't ask if the call was being monitored and recorded. Have you been drinking too many Coronas first thing in the morning over there, boy? Does your mama know you drink Corona beer?
You've reached the desk of Colleen Hughes. I am...
Carroll Stream, Illinois Village Hall phone number.
Good afternoon, Village of Carroll Stream.
Yes, may I speak with your FOIA officer, please?
Our FOIA officer, 1 moment, please. Village Manager's office, this is Sandy.
Yes, this call is being recorded. This is Sandy, you're the FOIA officer, correct?
The FOIA officer is actually not here right now, but I can try and assist you.
Great, so you're, I guess you're the designee, correct?
Well, we just have the one FOIA officer, and she's not in the office right now.
Right, but if you're there to... But did she give you enough training enough to take the requests? And then she can follow up once she comes back, correct?
Ma'am, be careful, ma'am. You're speaking to an investigative FOIA auditor. Or so he thinks he is. He's perpetrating a fraud on you, ma'am. Be careful.
So all I'm going to do is give you an oral request, and all you need to... Yeah, to communicate the oral request to the FOIA officer when she arrives back in the office would be all I would need from you today. Are you able
to... you want to send an email directly, or do you want to...
No, I was just going to give it to you verbally, and then you could write it down and then, read it back to me. Of course, I'm recording it, so we know. And then just pass it to the FOIA officer, and that way it will go through the process, and I'll receive my results within 5 days.
Okay.
Okay, so I need the FOIA, or I should say the public record request log for the year of 2023, calendar year of 2023, and that could be in XLS or spreadsheet format if available, otherwise whatever electronic format they have it in.
Now this fool wants a record of everyone who requested a FOIA for the year of 2023. Why would you want that information? What in the hell is wrong with you, Georgie Boy?
And to have it emailed, the results of it, to Are you ready for this? U.S. Public...
So you want the log, the actual FOIA log?
Yes, of the requests that people have made through the course of 2023, the calendar year, and that could be in a spreadsheet format. If they only have photographs or scans of the actual log, that's fine too, but if they do have it in XLS, I would prefer it in that, but I will accept it in any format electronically that they have it in.
Sure. I believe it's in Excel, but okay.
Sure.
So you just going to get the log for 2023?
Yes, that's all I'm requesting today.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you an email address to send it to.
Okay.
Okay? It's U.S. Public Record. That's all singular, and they're the words, one single word, just as it sounds. Like for United States, Public Record.
This is why clerks prefer to use an email rather than an oral request. You have to sit here and spell everything. You don't even know how to spell. What the hell? Yeah, U.S. and then P-U-B-L-I-C. Then to try to say everything. You're not from this country, boy. English is not your first language.
At gmail.com.
Okay. It's sorry, but it's like your phone cutting in and out. I can barely hear you.
Okay, well, you
So
said...
a copy of our 2023 FOIA log
Yes,
to U.S. Public Record at gmail.com.
you got it. That's it.
And do you have any information in case it doesn't go through, or we can contact you back, or just send it to this email address?
Well, if I don't receive it within the 5 days or a request for an extension, I'll check back with you guys, but it should be a simple request. I'm sure they'll send it right on over.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, I've got it. I'll turn it in. She'll get it first thing tomorrow morning, and it shouldn't take the 5 days, but I would look for it just a couple of days.
I really appreciate your help, and definitely let your FOIA officer know that you did well in her absence.
Oh, yes, ma'am. GoatBoy's got a list, and he's checking it twice to see who's been naughty and nice. You've been nice to GoatBoy, so you'll get a good checklist, ma'am.
Can I help you?
Yes, may I speak with the FOIA officer, please? I'm sorry, what did you say?
What was it in regards to?
Yes, FOIA request. I need to speak with the FOIA officer.
Did you make a request?
This is regarding a request with the FOIA officer. Yes, I need to speak with the FOIA officer.
Correct. Did you already make the request, is what I'm asking.
Okay, this call's being recorded first, but who am I speaking with?
This is Kristen.
Okay, I need my conversations with the FOIA officer. I just need to speak with the FOIA officer, please.
All right, may I ask who's calling?
This is one of the constituents, and I need to speak with the FOIA officer for further conversation, please.
Come on, Georgie boy, don't you want to tell her your name? Tell her your name is Georgie boy. Come on, what are you afraid of? It's just a first name. We can't find out who you are with just a first name. Or can we?
Hello, sir?
Yes. Hello.
Okay, I'm going to transfer you a moment, please.
Thank you.
Hi, this is Cindy. How can I help you?
Yes, hello, Cindy. Yes, can you hear me? Hello?
I can now. Yes, how can I help?
Great, yes, yeah. I'm recording this call. Chris had just transferred me to you regarding some FOIA requests I needed to do, and you're the FOIA officer, correct?
I am one of the FOIA officers, yeah. How can I help?
Okay, yeah, I just need to get a request, and if you're a designee, then you should be able to handle it and then convey it to the FOIA officer and have it go through the process. So if you could, I'm just going to give you the request verbally right now.
Okay, sure. Go
Okay. What I need is the list of all public record requests made in the calendar year of 2023.
What is wrong with this boy, really? What is wrong with him? He keeps calling places and he wants the entire FOIA record request for the year 2023. He's off the edge for sure. He's having chest pains and needs Little Caesar's pizza as a cure. Yeah, let's skip to another part of this phone call, shall we?
All operators are busy assisting other callers. Please continue to hold or press 1 to leave a message.
Good afternoon.
Yes, hello?
If you're calling, still may I help you?
Hello?
Yes, sir. Can I help you?
Yes, hello?
Yes, sir. Yes,
May I speak
you
with...
hear me?
Yeah, I need the FOIA officer, please.
You need what?
The Freedom of Information officer, please.
We don't, it's not here. You have to call the Madison County.
No, there should be a designee if the FOIA officer isn't present. So the office, who's in the office right now, I can speak with.
Okay. Hold on a minute, sir. Let me put you on hold, okay? Thank you.
Okay.
You're good at this.
All this bloody nonsense when it would be so simple just to go online and make an electronic request. I don't really understand the purpose of it all, except that the guy we're looking at here on the screen is a bloody buffoon of a bird brain.
Thank you for calling Pizza Hut. Your call is very important to us. But if you please hold, one of our representatives would be glad to assist.
I can help you.
Yes, may I speak with the FOIA officer, please?
You broke up when you were talking.
May I speak with the FOIA officer, please?
One moment.
The party you are trying to reach is not available to take your call. Please leave a message after.
Crestwood, Illinois City Hall phone number.
Yes, may I speak with the FOIA officer, please? Yes, may I speak with the FOIA officer, please?
The reason the phone calls are such poor quality is because he's using the internet so he can remain anonymous. Common sense would tell you to log out and try a different browser. But he's not that smart, are you, Goat Boy? And he doesn't really care if the clerks can hear him or not. He just wants his narcissistic, sociopathic behavior to shine through.
May I speak with your FOIA officer, please?
Okay, sure. Hold 1 second.
Why is it taking so many times?
So, Simon, may I help you?
May I speak with your FOIA officer, please?
I'm sorry, who's this?
Yeah, your FOIA officer. I need to speak with
Who are you looking for?
the FOIA officer. I need to speak with the FOIA officer.
Okay, well, I am one of the FOIA officers.
Oh.
How can I help you?
Great, great. I just need to make a brief request. And I guess you could convey this to the FOIA officer when they arrive. I'll just give it to you verbally. Okay, all right.
Normally, we make this all the form.
Okay, yeah, well, I'm recording this and you're recording this, so we have a log too, but just to make it simple, let's just do it verbally. So,
If these city clerks could only see what's on the other end of the phone line, they'd be scared out of their bloody minds. Look at him. Man, that looks like something out of a horror movie, doesn't it? You have nightmares about that for years.
I need the FOIA log.
The problem with you doing this, sir, is that I can barely understand what you're saying.
All right, can you hear me now? I think I had a bad connection or something. Is it better now?
Yeah, it's not. You keep getting cut in and out.
Okay, let me try to give it to
Here,
you.
try again.
Let me-
Try again. Try again.
Okay, can you hear me now? Is it better now? Is it better now?
It's a little better now.
Okay.
So go ahead now.
I need the FOIA log for the calendar year 2023, and that can be in the Excel spreadsheet format or any electronic format that you maintain the records in. include all the columns that are made with that request.
Yeah, I'm not hearing you again. I'm not hearing you again. Excuse me.
Okay, it was the FOIA log.
And that's where the call ended, good people, because GoatBoy's so afraid somebody's going to trace his call and trace his number, he has to use internet connections. Hey, I tell you what, man, why don't you get a burner phone? Yeah, they're pretty cheap, and they only cost, what, about $10 a month when you do auto refill. That ought to hide your identity, dumb nut. Well, I tell you what, good people, since we're all here having so much fun, let's do a Dr. Dave double play. Let me reach into my archives and find another phone conversation with this bloody idiot. Roll that clip. Today's video takes us to the great city of Chicago, located in Illinois, where we are going to listen to GoatBoy as he becomes the demon dialer once again. Let's all sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy!
Hi, ma'am. This call here is being monitored and recorded. The reason for my phone call, ma'am, I see here on your job title, it specifies you are a customer service supervisor. A neighbor of mine, a friend of mine, she got a bunch of citations and tickets. I wanted to see who I could speak to about solving her circumstances and issue. She does not like to deal with the third-party administrative hearing officer. So I wanted to see who would she have to speak to in the regard of possibly, you know, clearing up her issues with the Department of Finance. You being a customer service supervisor might be the right person to speak to.
You notice how GoatBoy always has these friends who have so many problems. Let's see, last time, if I recall correctly, he had a constituent who had their car towed away. You remember that, good people? Now he has a friend, and what's her name? Shirley. Yeah, we're going to find out her name is Shirley in a few minutes. And, yeah, I guess she got some issues, man.
What's her ticket numbers, and is she available?
She's not available at the moment. However, I could
ask her to call me. Have her call me, and we'll go through it with her. It's not a problem.
Sure. Yep. That's a great idea. Okay.
This is my direct line. I'm not in the office on Monday, but I will be back on Tuesday.
Okay.
So ask her, give me a call on Tuesday.
Sure.
If she misses me, just leave a voicemail message, her name and her phone number.
Okay.
And I will give her a call right back. Or if you can give me her name and information now, then I'll make sure I call her on Tuesday.
I will definitely relay the message, ma'am. My name is George. I will tell her that George gave her the info. But I thank you for your courteous act, ma'am, and I would have her reach out to you on Tuesday. You have a wonderful weekend.
That phone call makes absolutely no sense. Why didn't Shirley just call herself in the first place? She needs GoatBoy to make the phone call for her? That's because there is nobody named Shirley. GoatBoy just wants somebody to talk to. He's lonely.
Thank you. You as well.
Thank you. Wow. Yes, sir. See, that's what I'm talking about. We need to build allies with the government like that, bro. You cannot find these phone numbers if you do not have a real roster. We're gonna fix things one agency at a time. Well, she sounds nice, but yeah. Well, I'm gonna have my friend Shirley call her on Tuesday. So that's gonna close up this department for now. I have a list of 1,500 employees here. I have a list of 1,400 employees here with 1,400 office phone numbers. That's it. I just had to reach out to one willing to give a listen so we could move forward.
It should be clear as day to anyone that this boy has been over there with that wacky tobacco, mixing it in with that hookah blend. Yeah, something wrong with him.
Alrighty, moving on to a new agency. That's it. We just need one reasonable employee to handle themselves like a professional. Set a time and a date for us to call or meet in person. That's it. That's all it'll take. We're closing up this ticket for now. We're really going to get things done, completed. The real roster is, if not the most important record that you should have. And that bozo clown came in saying, what's the point of having a roster, you stupid peon?
Well, that's enough of that nonsense for today, good people. I can only take a few minutes of this idiot at a time, and this was a 2-hour and 45-minute phone call. So feel sorry for me. I have to go through here and get little snippets. Oh, but I tell you one thing, if you enjoy watching stupid people do stupid things on my channel, this is the place for you, and please subscribe. As always, thanks so much for stopping by, Anthony Lopez, or whatever your name is. Why don't you see if you can find a real job, boy, and stop bothering those good people in Illinois. Cheers to that.
An ordinances book. Yep, that's correct. Come again. Is there any reason why these officers are here? I got permission.
Sir, you cannot film in here.
Because the information you're providing is unlawful.
I don't want you
can't film it.
Call the sheriff. I have permission.
I don't want you to film.
Don't get close to me. You want to go that route? What is the reason for calling the officers here? I want to know what your job title is to see if you're able to assist.
Who are you?
Who am I? Who's the one who called the officers in the first place? Because this may become a legal suit now. This is transparency. I'm conducting an audit. While I wait for the clerk to show me the statute about freedom of information, I need to do an inspection on the town, city, zoning and ordinances book. I have permission. I have permission. I have permission to film here, sir. Ma'am, please ask your superior before disrespecting somebody of the public. Where's the water department for this town? Don't yell. I'm talking to you softly. Why are you yelling at me?
Sir, please stop recording me.
Okay, I need to do an inspection.
I understand that. Please stop recording me right now. You do not have my permission to record me.
Okay, is your facility open to the public?
Not currently.
Not currently. Okay. Okay. Can you comply with my request? Where's your water department? Ma'am, you're totally wrong. This will become a legal matter if you choose to go this route. Should I go over FOIA law with you?
No, I don't need to see that.
Show me the statute.
Sir?
Can you show me the statute?
Sir.
Who are you with?
What do you mean, who am I?
Who are you with?
What do you mean? I have the right to record, ma'am. I have permission here with me. I'll be waiting for the statute. Thank you. I'll be waiting for the book, sir. Ma'am, this is going to turn out a legal matter.
Okay, sir.
This is going to become a legal matter. Please comply. Pass. I got to pass. Along with an inspection on the zoning and ordinances book. I'm going to be conducting some business here. I'm going to be recording it. Ma'am, it's up to you, ma'am. And there may be a suit in the court of law for non-compliance. What do you mean who I'm with, ma'am?
I don't know what you want.
I don't know why you're giving me a hard time or a bad attitude. In order to do an inspection on a book readily available. Hi, ma'am. What's your first name?
How can I help you, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Can you tell me what's your first name?
Who are you?
The budget book, ma'am. I need to do.
I don't have. If you want to have a seat, I'll.
Sure, that's fine. Ma'am, I have permission to film. I have permission. I have permission here. Well, you see, the thing is, my good man. Anyhow, compliance is the key, folks. Where does it state that? Ma'am, I need stamped copies of these FOIA here.
Can I help you?
Yeah, sure, possibly. I'm acting as press, ma'am. First Amendment. And I also have permission here with me. Okay, ma'am, you also have to abide by 2635.101 basic obligations of public service. Sir, I'm abiding by the statutes. It does not require a name in order to obtain record. Okay, well, you're talking unlawful. You're talking incorrect. That is not true what you just stated. Come again? Very rude. I'm not rude. It all shows on camera. You're the one who's rude. Well, anyhow.
No one really cares.
No one really cares? An inspection, if I wanted to take digital photocopies.
No, you cannot.
Absolutely, I can,
No,
ma'am.
you cannot.
Please comply with the law. Are you refusing service? Just tell me you're refusing service. Hand me over your business card and you will be hearing from my lawyer. If you go ahead and record, that means you're creating a public record and you cannot delete that off your personal phone. Your personal phone becomes a public record.
That's fine. I'll record it.
Okay. Well, sir, there's options to conduct business in person. You can't refer everybody to online. I'm not going to refuse my identification. However, I have not committed any crime. You cannot articulate that I have broken the law. Here's what I will tell you. Ma'am, there's no expectation of privacy in public. You could just call me sir. I'd like to file a police report of non-compliance about a employee that works here. Sir, I don't answer any questions. You don't respect me. Why would... So therefore, I'm not obligated to provide any identification in this matter.
You talk about my wife. What does my wife have to do with anything?
No, I'm not providing an address, ma'am. I'm doing a general inspection.
What does my wife? Why put up a picture and say that's my wife of a goat?
Not in my uniform, however, I do have my clipboard with me. That is not lawful what you told me.
We're gonna have a ball at your cemetery. We're gonna bring you a rose, okay? We're gonna bring you a rose and we're gonna say you were dishonorable. He's attached to the affidavit too. He's part of the enterprise. You drew first blood. Just like you do with all these auditors, you draw first blood. In the next 3 days, I'm gonna have a criminal enterprise community section, and it's gonna be real well detailed. I got an attorney that's helping me draft it up and write it up. Scumbag. You're just a plain scumbag, man. You want to say why I'm upset and stuff. We're gonna prove that you are breaking U.S. code. If I really wanted to be petty, I would take you to court. Fuck you and your mammy.